Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another Stash Builder collab here on YouTube, hosted by Misty Delaney. And you'll see the other players down in the description box below. Just going to get this good and inky. I think I missed a spot on the head already. Yep, okay. I do not think this is my new pad. I get them confused. Do you guys ever do that? I've got two of those. And yeah, it is. I really need the other one. Anyway, so hopefully you guys are doing well. And we're going to stamp two of these real quick. So I'm hoping this will just line up roughly the same. I think that'll work. Doing well, staying healthy. I'm happy to start feeling better again. If you watch my other videos or whatever before this, I was a little under the weather, had some strep and a sinus infection yet again. And, but that's what you get for working in school, right? So there's that. And then yesterday, I was going to do this video yesterday, which technically I still have time because today is the 3rd. So, I'm not totally late. It's just I like to be, you know, way earlier, I guess you could say, in the day for the 3rd. You know what I mean? I feel like people do not think of the 3rd as being midnight, almost. But it's now, I think it's about 6 o'clock maybe. So hopefully this has time to get finished and uploaded before or while it's still the 3rd, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of need to stamp the words too and emboss those really. But, ooh, I never thought of this. I always, do this on paper typically. All right. To put it back in my jar, but that'll work. Not as well, but it'll work. All right. Mental note to self: don't use that again. All right. We'll stamp the other part later because I don't want this to dry too much before we get to emboss it. So I do have to turn on the gun now. I am sorry. Here we go. I guess I should hold it out so it warms up a little bit. You kind of start to see it get darker and change. I really didn't want to emboss these today just for the sake of time, but if I don't, then my markers kind of run, or, you know, they make it all, it just, you know, the alcohol markers, because I'm not using the right ink with it, and, this stuff is strong. All right, so, you know, honestly, we might as well just go ahead and do the thing. So I've got these. I think I'm going to turn this way. These are all birthday cards for this time. And I actually have somewhat of a birthday disaster. I will show you in a few minutes. Or at the end. I guess I should save it till the end. And just focus on this one first. But I could really use your all's help with this particular idea. So, I don't know. I just can't believe that it didn't work. It was like going to be my go-to. It was definitely going to be my go-to card when I needed it too. Like it was a watercolor thing. And I just knew it would work fabulously, right? Well, it did not. It was a complete and utter bust. So, I need to know if you guys have any way to save the cards. So, well, like I said, we'll discuss that later. But anyway, the theme changes for this collab each month. And, shit. Sorry, let me get this out. Well, it's all over my hands anyway, but now it's worse. I hope that doesn't get on the edge. No, it's not good. I like deeply etched stamps for that particular reason, too. And then I'll just do, well, maybe just a what the cluck, because the other one may not end up being a birthday. We'll see. I don't know. Haven't totally thought it all through yet, because this was not a plan. Not at all. It was pink and green and flowers and stuff. Okay. So, I'll just put it back on here since I've already messed that up. Quickly. So anyway, are you guys staying healthy? Is the world healthy out there right now? Like, maybe it's just my area, but everything is kind of a hot mess. Like, people are struggling a bit. But then there's all kinds of gatherings and whatnot, it seems like, going on right now. So maybe that's it. Like, I'm a little worried about my father. I tried desperately to protect that man, and he makes it difficult. But, his preacher at church, or his morning church anyway, goes to 2 different ones, but the wife of the preacher has had cancer for a good long time, and they've known it was coming and things, but still, you know, it's hard when somebody passes away. But she did pass away on Friday, so they did not have church this morning, but they're going to have a huge funeral, and it will be huge, trust me. Just a second now. Those are done. We don't really need those for a little while. So I hate all the little things, little specks embossing gives you. Okay, so we're using this, by the way. It's called What the Cluck, and comes with the sentiments, what the cluck, you're how old? Plot twist, poultry and disbelief. But I love the Unity stamp. So, alright, so this is just a really long, like a slimline die that I don't know if that was from Whimsy, maybe Whimsy Stamps, I'm not sure. But anyway, I did it in gold, and so basically we're going to kind of set it up like this. Maybe like this. And I would like these to stay in my stash, but they're not. They're quickly, or at least one of them anyway, is going to quickly head out because I'm a bit behind, and maybe just your how old? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Well, for right now, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to be coloring this anyway. Or these two. So I picked out some markers. Haven't tested any of them out yet, so they may or may not work, but we'll just see. I want something that goes with this. So overall, the chicken is going to be like... this color, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, so his preacher's wife passed away, and so I know he's going to have to be around a lot of people for that, because there's no way to keep him from going to that funeral, I know. And he and his female friend, I hate to say girlfriend, ugh, I hate that woman, they're, you know, everybody's all the buzz is like, what are we going to fix? What are we taking? And they're providing the community. Several people are doing several things. So they're doing a dinner for the family, I think, Wednesday. And then I guess they're having, I can't remember now. Around here, they do a lot of, like, the wake will be Wednesday night, and then the actual funeral will be Thursday. I think is how it's going to be, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, so let me remember that I use that. I still want blue eyes, so even though it doesn't quite match this, but I just like some pretty blue eyes. I don't know, but maybe. And then I just always think of a red bow up top here. But anyway, that, and then the family called, and I heard him on the phone today about my cousin wants everybody to come up to her house the day, or I guess it's like the Saturday before Easter, and let the kids do an egg hunt and things if everybody's feeling okay, and see one of the new babies that came along, and just have a dinner and whatever. And I don't know. Like, we have that first Sunday in May thing already. I just don't want to do it. I mean, I thought, why rush it? Can we not just wait for that? Y'all know I complain about that forever, but I don't know. My family, they're just not the least bit careful, and I'm tired of being sick, to be honest, y'all. I'm tired of it. So that's what that's about. I need a break. I need a break. And they're just constantly infected with something. And between them and school and whatever, I'm tired. So I'm going to try my best to talk him out of going to that, but we will see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's just so hard when you have to do everything, you know, being sick and things. Like, you are responsible for the household and just everything. Like, you know, when I felt the least bit better there on Friday, so it was after work, you were already tired, had to stay a little bit late to just work on a few things there, because as soon as you walk back in that door, it's like a light switch on, you are there. And then there's, you know, I missed a couple days, so it's like you have a lot to make up for. And so then you're already late anyway, but we need things from the store, and my father can't really get through the store without, you know, it just killing him, basically. And it's very hard for him to walk through and stuff. I mean, he has the walker, or he can hold onto the buggy and things, but his hips just won't hardly let him make it through. So, just, you know, you're always the ones that picks up everything and does all the stuff and the whatever. So, but just when you don't feel like it, on top of everything else, you're just like, ugh. And, so I figured, well, if I'm gonna go, I gotta make it count, which you saw the grocery haul. And I was hungry, so that did not help. That definitely didn't help the grocery bill, for one. But, I don't know, there's just so much to do. You just don't have time to be sick anymore. And we've got the State Department coming at school, and that's just not bright enough or something here. I don't know. Okay, this is better. That's a better orange. I wanted just a little bit of contrast there. And I don't know. Everybody just needs everything from you all the time. And I don't know. Just being sick, it makes everything seem difficult and hard. And you just want everybody to go away for a minute and let you just rest. Just take a nap. So it's just kind of what I ended up partly doing yesterday. I thought, like I said, I thought I was going to be able to do this card, and then I think I overdid it at the store and things like that, and then I was just exhausted yesterday. And even that, you know, like I wanted my father just to stay in and just be good and not go out and about where I have to worry about him and things, but he can't. So he's out in the yard, like trying to ride his scooter and pick up brush and things like that my aunt, oh, that's not open, helped trim, like just around the yard and things, and it's killing him not to to go do it. So, but then I told her, and she came down, so that was great. And so I thought, good, she's out there, you know, and I feel like she can keep him alive. So that's always a plus. And so I felt comfortable enough to lay down and not worry so much. But then he locked himself out. He forgot his keys. And so I took him his keys, and then something else happened. I took something else, and then I got a weird call that apparently the cell phones were not working again. This cell phone thing is getting crazy. But I got a call on the house phone, and I guess the phones are like in my name, so it shows up as me or whatever. Anyway, it was like I was calling the house myself. I'm like, what is that about? So I figured it was him. But so then I had to go back out and check, and I was like, is he calling me? And she said, yeah, he needs some kind of big roll of tape by the window, whatever. Anyway, so I had to get that. And then he needed one more thing. And it's just like on and on. You know how it goes. And, okay, so maybe I could do here, held. What's the clock? Okay, maybe, I don't know. I think we're going to do it that way. But I am going to use just a hint of puffy tape here, just because. Anyway, it sounds like I'm complaining, and I don't mind helping him ever. It's just when you're sick, you just want people to be good. And then, like, my boyfriend would show up Friday, which was sweet, with some Krispy Kreme donuts. Not that I'm ever turning those down. But just having to just get dressed and whatever. It's like I just want to just do nothing. And, you know, but it's like they want to bring you a prize that you're sick. And, you know, and it's sweet. It's very sweet. And I don't know. I'm just still tired and cranky, y'all. Do y'all ever get that way? Please say yes. And Misty girl, I feel for you. I just saw your video. And, COVID in the house again with the kiddos. I feel for you, girl, I tell you. They stay out back, though, right? So maybe, just maybe, hopefully, you and the hubby will escape it this time. Possibly, I hope. It's hard when you're in the same space, that's what we do as well. So, you know, that's why I try to be careful and not bring things in on him. And I wish he could be a little more careful. He tries some, but then you got, you know, things like all the church stuff he goes to and this and that, which is like, ugh. So that interferes. And then this funeral thing, and hopefully we can bypass that family thing because we have a big family. And I think I might, this is so wrong. I only admit it here to you guys. He doesn't watch these, so that's okay. I will just tell him that I want some sort of Easter dinner or something that day. So maybe he won't go up there. I don't know. Because his church, they're doing something too, I think. And so he's, I don't know what the first church is doing. Normally they have some kind of early thing. And then his other one, I wonder if that could fit. It would be really close, wouldn't it? I think we could do it. Oh, yes. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Anyway, so just eke it under there a little bit. Ugh, okay. Anyway, I don't know why I sound so whiny in videos. I used to sound quite happy in my videos, I think, but not anymore. I think real life, y'all, is like, oh, getting in my way. It's just a lot. Anyway, it'll get better, I'm sure. And it's always easier to handle things when you're feeling good. When you're not feeling good, everything, to me, and anyway, it gets on my nerves. So that's part of it. But you just kind of want to rest, be left alone, or not hear from 500 people at work texting you, where's this, what's that, what can we do about this? And you're like, you know, figure it out. Just figure it out. But whatever. This is a new week, and I am feeling better. Although yesterday, like I said, I think I overdid it. And it also weirdly feels like my throat feels way better. And even my sinuses, well, definitely don't feel the same. My fever broke, so that's the biggest part. So, okay, so there's the basic card. And we're probably going to add some stuff to it because I have some cute little eggs. I thought those were adorable. And then I have some little gold things, so we may do that in a few minutes. But for now, we're just going to do the same thing to this one. Anyway, it's like going weirdly in my chest, but yet I haven't had like a major cough. It's all been in my head and my throat and whatever. Like, I have a little cough, but not anything too major, you know, like normal. So, but I feel it like burning down in my chest, and it's like cold, and so I don't know what that's about, but hopefully that just goes away because I've already finished the 5 days of antibiotics, and you know, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they should give me 10. I'm a 10 girl. I need a double dose before I'm really better. A lot of times I end up having to go back and get a second one, actually. So there's that too. But hopefully that won't happen this time. I caught it early enough and all that good stuff. So I do love this little die, though. I think that is adorable. But anyway, staying well in the spring. And Nadia, you were telling me that 4 of your family members work in the school system. So they, I understand, they have definitely had a rough spring. It is hard to stay well with that many people at school. It's a wild thing. We've just got everything. And then I heard in Florida there's like measles going around again. What is that about? Oh my gosh. Get your immunizations, people. Come on. I don't know. I just can't. Do not even want to think about that. I really don't. So today we're just going to think about stamping. Let's see. just keep it roughly in the same place. Or, you know what? We could do it on down here. And instead of making this one the birthday card, I could do it here and just put with the cluck on there. And then inside, I could put your how old, if I decide to, if I need one. I don't feel like this card is maybe for everyone's birthday. Like maybe more of a traditional whatever. This has to be for just that special someone, you know, that in this case, my Aunt Sandy, who, you know, had surgery and all that. She's actually, she's doing a little better actually, in a way. I guess you could say. I don't know. It's hard to explain. So she ended up catching something. She got like a stomach virus, and she was, you know, with both ends there, TMI. So, and then she kind of had some sniffles, whatever going on, because all the home health people were coming in. And I think they ended up bringing in some little nasties. And so, I mean, what can you do, you know? But, so she's got that. But she did not need that on top of all the other stuff. But she's doing a little better now, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm going to add a little bit of my, of course, sparkle stuff on here. Just a little bit. Just because, you know, that's what we do. But anyway, so this card, her birthday is March the 7th, right? Can't remember now. It's early March. So I've got to get this in the mail tomorrow. But I've been wanting to send her cards, but I didn't want to, like, send her any contamination. So hopefully after a week of antibiotics, and I've Clark's my hands really good and things before making this. Not that you can tell because there's still ink all over them, but Clark's does not take that off. And that came from the monstrosity over here before, which I still will show you. We're still going to use some of these, I believe. Okay. And she, but anyway, the reason well, first I was going with flowers over there, and that didn't work. But I went with chickens because she's really not an animal person, and but she bought her granddaughter some chickens, and her granddaughter's just so in love with the chickens, and she actually hated to admit it, but she kind of got attached to these little chickens, right? So I think it's cute that she, you know, whatever. Maybe I won't add that. I don't know. Maybe we could do, have these. Or maybe just, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't really need anything else. I would like to splatter just a little. I might do some splatter, but let me show you. Move all this stuff before I splatter. That could be a disaster. Okay. So now for what I need your help on. So these are my 2 cards for today. I'm not going to do 3 because I just don't really think I need one of these, even though I love chicken cards. I don't even like chickens, to be honest, but I like chicken cards. But I think she will love this one, and then this one I may just send as just like, you know, instead with the cluck, you know, it's kind of like what's up, but we'll see. If I need another birthday card fast, then I will, but yeah, so there we go. Okay, so I used this, and if you go to Prairie Paper and Ink's channel, it's a little bit older, not like too old, but it's by Simon Says Stamp, and it says something about watercoloring or something. Look through her stuff though, and scroll till you get to this. Well, first of all, it was a Simon Says stamp, right, set. Mine was not. Mine was from AliExpress, and so maybe that's what's wrong with it. I don't know. But first of all, it was one big piece, so as you can tell, I like had to cut. Can Can you see that there? I just like chopped it up. So it was one giant stamp, and I think that one is 2, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, so what she did was, where'd the inks go? All right. So she said she used these inks, Peony. It's with the positively saturated ink. So that's in the title too, if you're looking for it. She used Peony and Rose and Sage and Pine. Okay, all of which I had, so I had the exact same thing. She used Canson watercolor paper. I have that, I just didn't know where it was. I've since located it, so I might try that. Maybe it was my paper, but I used the Tim Holtz Distress watercolor paper, but I tried it on the smooth side and tried it on the regular side. And so what was supposed to happen was you you do some light green, some dark green down here, light green up here, and then this, and then it's supposed to wick, and all you do is spray it. You just stamp it on there, then you spray this with water, and it's supposed to beautifully wick out. Well, mine, as you can tell, a hot mess, did not. Plus she left this little border around it, and hers looked amazing. Mine looks like heck. With this, I just had that Distress Oxide spray I just got in, so I just went ahead and sprayed around it a little bit. And then I brought in some Kitsch Flamingo, sprayed that, I don't know, try to just save something. And, but down here was very, very, very hard to stamp. So I don't know if it's just because it's solid. I know people try, to take, a little nail file or something and buff whatever out so it stamps better. I've tried all that. I don't know. But, so tell me, because she says those inks are great with watercolor or whatever. I'm not finding that at all. Now, I love the ink pads themselves, and I love the colors, but I'm not finding that. So maybe, like I said, maybe it's just because my stamp set is not made of the same stuff, and it's cheap from AliExpress, but, and I'd even thought about getting the regular set. I really wanted this to work. So I'm going to see, matter of fact, heck, we'll just, if y'all got a minute, we will have a minute, I guess it should say. When I'm mad, I use improper English. Well, actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and splatter these while I'm going to be doing some splatter. Bring these back. I don't want it over the main image, but so what we'll do, just tear a little bit off of there. We've had some gorgeous weather today. Not that I really felt like being out in it, but we did. This would have been an awesome day to go out and love with the doggies. But no, I did not feel like that. So, but soon. I feel like spring is on its way now. We can make it. Spring is coming. It's just around the corner. Okay. I don't know. I feel like a hipset, but I like splatter, so that could just be me. Let's place that back as a little mask. I'm looking forward to summer, and I've been looking at leggings. I don't usually really wear leggings, but just some kind of very simple, very comfortable summer wardrobe. I need to go back on Weight Watchers. Oh my gosh, that's been a hot mess. But I do want to do that as well, but I don't know. I just want some, that's all over me now. Some summer something. All right, since I didn't realize I did not have this black soot spray, so So I just picked that up. So I'm just gonna, it's more gray to me than black. I'm just gonna, oops, do a little, by a little apparently I mean a lot, around the edges there. And then just gonna give it an extra spray and see if it will just sort of run. Oof, that, yeah, this is not helping it at all, is it? Yep, not at all. Bad idea. Hang on, let me get my, I don't know where my paper towels are. Okay, there they are. Okay, bad idea. Bad idea. Yeah. All right, not gonna do that. I don't know, y'all. I've got nothing. I could splatter it. I don't feel like even my magic splatter is working for this. Maybe if I don't know. I feel like nothing, sometimes you gotta let things go, right? This might be one of those. Oops, sorry, knocked the camera sideways. It's probably too wet now. Let me dry it just a minute. A little bit dry. I tell you what. I know this is, well, at this point, we're probably just screwing everything up, but what's it matter? So I got this set. You're going to see this a lot. This is one of my favorite sets in the world now. I haven't actually used it. It's just to look at it. It's my favorite set. Seraphim Wings. So, what if this was just behind the butterfly? And it went off the page a little bit. I don't know. It can't hurt it now at this point. Let me try to find my other, hopefully more inky pad. I think that's this one. Or maybe they just need to be re-inked. I don't know. Been wanting to ink this up anyway. Yeah, maybe the other one was the inky one. Yeah, okay. Strike two. Let's go back to this one. Refill time. This is my absolute favorite ink in the world, though. Well worth the price. Okay, once I actually get it to stamp, I'm not going to mind this too bad, I don't think. This is definitely the wrong kind of paper and all that you want to use. I don't really want to stand up, but I might have to put some pressure on it. It's not the stamp, it's just me. Okay, so good. The flowers have now gone away. Go away, dear flowers, go away. All right, I'm not hating that right now. So I can put a happy birthday up there. We could still get a birthday out of that. All right, let's try this. What the hell? Okay. Or should we, well, we can't really stamp it in pink now. It'll get my pink pad all messed up. So we'll just do that again. And we can add some gray or black or whatever around there too if we need to. If we feel that that's calling us. But I would, for real, still want you guys to go watch that video. And I'll try to link it below if I can think of doing it. And tell me if you... am I doing something wrong? Like, especially if you guys have the Simon inks, let me know. And it's not stamping as well on this. Although this is the, I didn't use the smooth side, so it's not going to be as detailed. So, yeah, probably not. Well, yeah, okay. So that one's a bust. Where's that spray? Let's spray a little. Where'd my paper go? It's a little too much there. It darkens it up a little bit, at least around the edges. And I think it needs to be a little darker down here, though. Might need to just, like, leave it and let it air dry there. Maybe it can just be some kind of butterfly impression. Or maybe this is just going to be one you have to, like, give up and toss, you know. And say, we're going to let this one go. Let it go, let it go. Or maybe I can put something random over it and it'll just, I don't know, melt into the frame. But this one, I don't mind. This is savable here. I could do something with that, I feel like. And I don't actually have, unless this kit's got something. With love, on my heart, sympathy. Nah, not what I really want to say. I don't really have... Let me see. Well, I don't really have anything near me that I want to stamp there, so that's it. I guess I'll just end it there because it's all a hot mess. So there are those that were going to be flowers but are not. And then here are these. Well, I can't find the other. Those are the real cards, I suppose. So, those are okay. I can live with that. This, live with pretty well. This, not so much. But, tell me what you do with your cards. Do you try to save them? Do you cut them up? Do you just collage them onto something else? What do you do with your cards? Or do you just give it up and toss them and whatever? Or maybe this is just cold medicine talking. I don't know. You decide. All right, guys, I will talk to y'all later, and I will see you in next month's collab, where hopefully I will be a little more focused, a little bit more ready, and I'll have more cards, and, you know, I'll be on my game better is what I'm hoping. Spring, here we come. Come on. I'll see you guys later. Bye.